Okay, so this is a guitar, which was drawn and painted in a Cubist style. So it's a Cubist guitar, and Cubism is basically looking at an object from different angles and different perspectives. So this is actually an oil painting, but we're going to sketch it and then we're going to add oil pastel to it. And we use quite a lot of oil pastels in school. So we'll start, shall we? First of all, what we'll do is get a piece of A4 paper. I'm just going to turn this upside down like that. You'll have a piece of A4 paper and then draw a frame. So we can frame it. Make sure the A4 paper is pretty much in the middle of the A3 card. And we have our card portrait way up. So this is what we call portrait orientation. Okay, now what I can do, you can use a ruler for this. I'm going to draw a straight line just to join all these up. By all means use a ruler if you want, if you've got one. And we'll join these up like that. Like that, then we can start actually sketching the guitar. So what I'm going to start with first is this part, which is one of the longest lines we've got in this drawing. Okay, so I'm going to start about here. Yeah, about there. Draw a circle. A curve, sorry, not a circle. It's going to come here and just... This might be one of the hardest lines to do on this drawing, as you can tell. I need to rip some of mine out. That's fine. And then I'm just going to draw a vertical line here. I think this is called the bridge of the guitar. There we go. I'm fairly happy with that. I'm just going to put a circle in the middle about here. About here. Now don't draw the circle straight away, I just imagine where it's going to be and then it gradually appears. That's fine, that'll do. And then about here, I'm going to do the other side. Excuse me, of the guitar. There we go. So I'm happy with that now. And then just continue with the bridge. Like this. To about there. So that's the guitar shape. Obviously that's the most difficult part to it. If you like, when you're drawing straight lines, use a ruler if you've got one. Brilliant. So I'm going to draw a vertical line down here. Then a horizontal line there. And one here. And then one there, like this, and then one here, like that. The bridge here, there, one there. Diagonal line here, again use a ruler if you want. like that. So okay, with the guitar just here, I'm going to do a circle there as well, and then excuse me, I'll start doing the background now. So from this point here, I'm going to draw a vertical line. Use a ruler if you've got one. Just draw this onto that. Brilliant. And then I'm just going to do a curve here. Like that. Happy with that. And then here, it's a vertical and a diagonal. I'm going to put a curve in there. I'm going to put some shapes in here and lines that on mine that don't appear on this one, but that's fine. I might change the colour scheme a little bit later on as well. So I've got a curve in there as well. On the bottom here I've got two horizontal lines. 1, 2, and one here. Vertical and a horizontal. There. Here. And there. A diagonal there. And a curve here. And I think in terms of the sketch, that's it. So we can just go over some of the lines. Like this. So you're quite happy with them. Okay, so what we're going to start doing now is applying oil pastel to it. So these are really good. As I said, we use these a lot in school because they're really easy to blend together, the oil pastels. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in the top left hand corner here, and from these oil pastels I'm going to start with my darkest. So this is the darkest blue. I'm going to start with the blue. Okay, don't worry if the pastels go on your margin or around your work, it makes no difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with blue and we're going to press on. So I'm just going to go along this margin here, and as you can see they are quite chunky, so don't worry if you're not, if you go out of the lines here, it makes no difference. So I start with this dark blue, and what I do then is I'm going to go down or up in the shade. So I'm going to go to the lighter blue now. You might not be able to tell much, but this is the next blue along. So I use that. Here. And what I do is I put that blue into the dark blue there. So it kind of blends it all together by pressing on hard. And then it's the next blue down, which is this, which is a lighter blue. Again, bring that lighter blue in here. And then this is the lightest blue, which what I can do then is I can just bring everything together like this. Like that, so it all blends together. And now, what I do next is something called brushing. So I just get this and I just brush it very lightly, like that, just in there. And then the next bit here is we get a white, and this white is you use this white there just to blend it in together. Like that. Okay. So, what we're going to do next, I'm going to stick with the blue. I'm going to, again, use the dark blue around here. And do the same process here. So that's going to be dark blue. Like that. And then the next blue down. Like this. And then just do the same as you did before. Excuse me, just a bit of this blue here. Like that. And then the light blue. And pick it up. Like this. We shall blend it all together. And then we're just going to kind of, again, just gently brush it like that. And then this is when the white comes in again. We use the white here. Just to blend everything together. Like that. Might as well stick to the blue. Here. And there. And a little bit there, like that. Then again, the next one down. Like this. But then the majority of it's going to be this light blue. Like that. Like that. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of red. Not much really. Just for this section here. So that's the darkest red, which contrasts quite well with the blue here. And then the next red down here. And then finally on this one, this section, I just use an orange. Pressing on. Don't worry if the pastel goes into pastel like that, it doesn't matter. like that. Just this dark red here. I'm going to put a dark red line going along there, like that. And this next bit is what's called block colour. What that means is just one colour, it's not different shades or tones of a colour, it's just one. So it's just flat colour, it's this light blue. Going back to my blue here, just going to put a bit of blue there. Oops, and there. And from there, I'm just going to go straight into my light blue now. Like this. Yep, just like that. And this one, we're not going to brush it, we're just going to go straight to the white. And if you see what I do with the white, if I can pick it up, so bring the white into there like so. And use the white like that. I'm just going to then get a little bit of pink, and again I'm just using this as a block colour, if I can pick it up. Like that, it's just this section here, which is just a pink, like that. Don't worry if you get a little bit of blue going into it, it doesn't matter. And then just black. And black and pink contrast really well, they go quite well together. Like that.